What's going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming, and man, what a great June it has been for video game announcements anyways, both for the remainder of 2024, then of course with 2025. The Xbox showcase here recently was absolutely great. We have lots of games looking forward to playing, mainly in 2025 with Xbox, and beyond. But let's talk about Nintendo here, because for me, as a big Nintendo fan myself, I really thought this was a great, a great presentation, a great direct, showing off everything that Nintendo has left in the tank for 2024, mainly fall and winter, and then for 2025. But I believe 100% 2025, early 2025. So with that being said, we saw some great announcements. We get Mario and Luigi's Brothership. We saw Echoes of Wisdom, the new Zelda game, of course, where you play as Zelda. When Link is actually the one that's been captured and such, but or disappeared. We also saw games like a new Mario Party game as well too. One of my favorite announcements of the whole entire direct, of course, was the Capcom and Marvel collection that's going to be coming out here in 2024 as well too. That I'm 100% excited for that. I cannot wait to play that. And then of course, but there's other ones. Donkey Kong Country returns. There's several other announcements that were made as well too. But of course, another big announcement was going to be the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond game that was slated for 2025. Now with that, I want to go ahead and talk about it, because most of these games, as I mentioned, were announced for 2024. But it says 2025 for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Truthfully, I think we're going to get Metroid Prime 4 early 2025, if not before March, I believe so, because I think what's going to happen here, and it could be later on even, maybe they decide to do it in the fall, because I think what's going to happen here is that they're going to announce the Switch, the new predecessor, Switch 2, or whatever you want to call it. Because if you think about it, most of these games, I feel like Nintendo had a hold of all these games and was like, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to release these all in 2024 to everybody, because they had a pretty good list. Pretty good laundry list of games that they have left here for 2024. I think it's Nintendo showing off. What they're going to do is they're going to release all these titles in 2024 they had, that they were working on. And then of course in early 2025, maybe even mid 2025, we're going to see Metroid Prime 4 released alongside the new Switch. Again, this is what I think here. I think we're going to get a Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword type deal here, where I really think what they're going to do is they're going to release the Nintendo, or the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond on the original Nintendo Switch. Then what they're going to do is they're going to turn around and also launch it on the release date of the Nintendo Switch 2, and give us a much more better version of the game, or a cleaner version, one that has better frame rates, a more powerful console as well too. Like I said, they did the same thing before in the past. It's nothing new. They did it not too long ago with Breath of the Wild. It was on the Wii U. Then of course they launched it on the Nintendo Switch as well too. But of course you got the cleaner version supposedly here, on the Nintendo Switch. But again, though, that's my personal opinion. I think that's kind of what they're doing. And again, it is really weird that this direct came up, and there was just so much that they announced for 2024. Like I said, I just feel like they had a lot of this, already all loaded up. They've been working on it, and they're like, okay, so when are we going to release this? But again, it's a way to get the Nintendo Switch still out there, right? It's a way to sell more consoles before the next one comes out. You might as well get the best, the bang for your buck, and get all you can on the Nintendo Switch. 7 years in, almost 8 years into the console life itself, it's definitely a great decision to try to get all these games out on Nintendo Switch before your next console comes out. And I really feel like that's what they're doing. I mean, they're even announced a brand new Hyrule edition of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Yes, you heard me correct. Nintendo Switch Lite. It's not even the Nintendo Switch hardware itself. Their actual hardware. It's not the OLED version as well too. It's an actual Nintendo Switch Lite, which we have not heard of in a long time, which I don't even know if anybody still buys those anymore. They're definitely cheaper than the other ones, but again, we have a couple of those, and I like them. I think they're compact and compatible and nice and compact and such. And of course, they're beautiful. I mean, all the colors and such and everything as well too, and they feel good in the hands because of the size. But do we really need a Hyrule edition of Nintendo Switch Lite, other than the fact that they know people are going to buy this? Just like the other, all the limited edition, collector's editions, 3DSs and such as well too, when they sold all those Zelda versions of that too. They know damn well what they're doing. They know that people are going to be going crazy. You're not going to be able to find Nintendo Switch Lites in stores. I mean, you may, because they're lights, but For the most part, though, people are going to be buying these to collect, and that's going to be it, because they know that it's coming to the end, and of course they have to have everything that is Zelda, including myself, who doesn't really need one, but I'll most likely be picking one up if I can find one in the stores. I'm not going to pay eBay prices or anything for it, but if I can find one in the stores, I'll definitely be picking it up. But again, just want to come on here and talk to you about how excited I am about Nintendo Switch for the remainder of 2024. Lots of great games coming up. Right when I thought the console was pretty much dead, they went and did this, and again, blew my mind with some of the games that's coming out in 2024, and then of course in 2025, which I truly believe that any game, including Metroid, that comes out in 2025 is most likely to come out in the first part of 2025. If not, it possibly could be the fall if they decide to wait to release the Nintendo Switch 2 or the predecessor, whatever they want to call it, if they decide to release that in the fall of 2025. But regardless, I truly think that once they release the Nintendo Switch 2 or the new version, they're going to announce that Metroid Prime will be available on that console as well too. I know a lot of people out there think that the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is going to be on the next console itself, and that's it. I mean, it very well could be, because the gameplay itself looked flawless. It looked great. It looked like it was running really, fantastically and everything. I'm not saying the Switch can't do that, but what I'm saying is that it looked like a next-gen hardware for Nintendo Switch style of game. But again, though, I'm sticking with what I said. I truly believe they're going to release Metroid Prime 4 Beyond on Nintendo Switch, and then on the Nintendo Switch 2, the predecessor to the Switch. So let me know down below what you guys think, or did you like that Direct? There's a lot, like I said, to come out in 2024. I know there's a lot that I'll be playing here as well too. I mean, most of those games had a 2024 title, so I'm definitely 2024 date anyways, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing a lot of those. And of course, let me know down below what you guys think about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Do you think that this is going to be a Nintendo Switch game, or is it going to be on Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know down below, guys. And as always, guys, make sure you guys like this video if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep up to date with all things here on Chit Chat Gaming, here on Chitty's World, guys. And as always, happy gaming.